de las chacras. The farmland of Charcana. And over there in the distance is Mount Solimana. You see the little villages there as well. Far off in the distance is a little town of Cotahuasi. Way over there, about 30 kilometers. You want to say something, Chris?
Yeah, sure. It's beautiful. That mountain makes me look very scary. I mean, it might be maybe like 100,000 miles over there. Probably behind that distance would be Arequipa, about a far city. Arequipa is maybe the capital of the state. We're heading for Charcana, and tomorrow we'll be up, down. Far in the distance down there would be where they make wine. They've got thousands of fruits you'd like. They've got granada. They've got all the materials they need to make wine. And far out in the distance are all these kind of cities. Far out, villages. Just like this one's towns, villages, cities. Far out to the distance would be Cotahuasi. It'd take a 12-hour trip if you go from Arequipa. All the way. Behind that mountain, maybe like 20 hours from there, 12 hours, maybe like 10 hours from behind that mountain right there would be Arequipa, and you would just love it in Arequipa.
Right out of the mountains are these little villages sitting on the edge of the big mountain. You can see that, right?
You can see trees, especially those white trees, because we have a lot of trees over here, but sometimes the trees burn down because we are a lot. We've got a lot of things over here. We're all lucky and stuff. Over here, you press that button right there.
And here, up top, is the big rock that overlooks the town of Charcana called Aisampo. Really nice rock formation. Okay. That's another 1,800 feet altitude from where we're sitting. We're about 1,800 meters, and I'm not sure how many feet.
We're 11,300, 600.
No, we're 10,800 feet altitude.
Far out in the mountains. It's about a 3-hour trip to Cotahuasi. Very far, but it's a neat place to be in. It is our last day here in Charcana. We're just trying to be a little photographers over here. Over all the Andes Mountains. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Except it's spelled differently. There is places where some people who live here like to walk. Beautiful beautiful, and here it's like a desert because there's cactuses in here. And the Andes Mountains isn't like, it's very unlike the Shenandoah. Then the mountain over here, you can see a good view of it every single day. It is a mountain that overlooks the whole of Charcana. See it all over the place. It might be a little too long to climb up, but it'll be very beautiful up there. Maybe some Incas lived up there. Maybe they built a castle a long time ago. Very old place, kind of poor.
There's a little bit of snow.
There is the mountain of snow, Solomana Mountain. It is part of the Andes, but it is a very high altitude. It is about maybe 20,000 feet up from the water or the seas, or maybe 30,000 sea level, 30,000 altitude. People may like to climb up there. It's a real picture. All these mountains full of rocks. Here's some roads we take to Cotahuasi, and then, because we always use a bus, it might be a little too dangerous for a car. You might crash on something, and the buses have to be far apart. Across from that is a mountain with a short-haired. It probably looks like maybe some Incas who had straight hair lived there. There's a very beautiful view. Might look like a giant skateboard place. Ooh, and I think I see a little village down there. But that isn't Cotahuasi or Arequipa. Arequipa is way farther. It is about 15 hours from here. We take a 3-hour to Cotahuasi, and then we take 12 hours back to Arequipa. So it would take about 15 hours from Charcana to Arequipa. And it would take about 27 hours from here to Lima. But maybe a little more because, you know, there's a lot of traffic in Lima. It's a very beautiful place over there in the Andes. It might be a little better for better view, more beautiful view. And then here is the road. New road they built about 5 years ago, to say. We take that road all the way to Cotahuasi. Then we take the road all the way to Arequipa. And then people who like to take a bus to Lima, take it all the way back, way away from the state, all the way to Lima. Bye.
Start walking back. Let's go. Vamos. Go on. You can record?
Donkeys are helpful with luggage. Oh, okay.
Christmas. Buenas. Buenas tardes.
You can't ride a donkey by yourself. Donkeys sometimes don't. So we're starting to walk back. And this is the trail that we took when we came down. We took nice pictures. And it is pretty steep on it once we were coming down. That's true.
And everyone's ahead except my dad. And it's a beautiful sight. Beautiful. It's really nice. Here we are, folks, walking up the hill, well, the trail, and there's the school. They're still building it.